This entire wrestling show is broken, even the ring. Wow. Can't wait for this.
Seconds into the broadcast, one of the Nightmares breaks the ring post, trying to prove that his aluminum bat was real.
Look out. Now he did it.
Luckily for this incredibly live broadcast, the cameras focused...
Fuck off, man, one more time. Wow. By the way, Americans, it's aluminium.
Seconds into the broadcast, one of the Nightmares breaks the ring post, trying to prove that...
You had a nightmare there, didn't you, guys? Hey,
that his aluminum bat was real.
Look out. Now he did it.
Luckily for this incredibly
Somebody goes, now he did it.
live broadcast, the cameras focus directly on the referee,
Fuck off,
looking absolutely
man.
perplexed as to how he might spot weld this before their opponents come out.
This
Hey
is
there,
amazing.
sports fan. This is Motor City Wrestling.
I love this one already. I love it already.
Look out. The Wild Bud.
Wow.
Two wild and crazy guys. Just realizing the ring is broken is a great way to start the match.
St. Patrick's Day, that anything can go wrong at will. We've just lost.
Imagine that, man. Like, you do your entrance, your opponent's already in the ring. You get in the ring's fucked. Like, what the fuck's going on? I think it's more of a question of how real was that aluminum bat, as the Americans say. I think it's the realest aluminum bat ever. I really don't think it was.
The top rope of the ring on live TV.
Luckily for us, the charisma of the Wild Bunch will distract everyone.
The Wild Bunch is a great name. That's what the film that I have seen, The Rock and Roller, that's what they called themselves, didn't they? The Wild Bunch.
So the camera cuts away
Al
before...
Snow! Al Snow! Machine Gun Kelly, know that one. So we've got the real Al Snow and not the real Machine Gun Kelly. Wow, what does everybody want?
Their Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up. Perfect.
What the fuck?
The drooping top rope parry.
Why did they make a noise like Carl Barman there?
So the
Listen.
camera cuts away
Listen when they lean over the ring, they go like, "Rrrr."
right before their Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up. Perfect. The drooping top rope parallels our expectations as it sags lower and lower.
I frankly
Nobody wants a droopy top rope, man. Now worse than a droopy top rope.
don't know what
Yo, how's it going? Watching some absolutely hilarious wrestling videos.
to expect from this match because it's going to be inhibited by the fact we don't have a top rope.
It is reasonable.
So basically, the guy come out on his entrance. He had a metal bat, and he hit the ring post with a bat, and the fucking ring broke.
To assume that these four guys might be inhibited by the complete lack of a safe and functional work environment. Al Snow cheats death by climbing all the way up to the medium rent district, but we've decided we're staying the course with what we planned in the back before the ring was absolutely and a miscommunication between Nightmare number 1 and Nightmare number 2 leads to a high-risk paralytic event as the middle...
Sorry, I knocked it off there. Got a video that's a bit different for you, but equally funny. It's about a judge called Nathan that is an absolute Karen and loses his shit in court all the time. It's mental. Hi, it's on YouTube. Sorry, I knocked it off.
The ring was
Send us if it's on YouTube, send us a link to me inbox.
absolutely and a miscommunication between Nightmare number 1 and Nightmare number 2 leads to a high-risk paralytic event as the middle rope now...
Fuck off. So they broke the fucking top rope on the entrance with a bat. And then they broke the middle rope. No.
Inhibited by the complete lack of a safe
This
and
is too
functional
much.
work environment. Al Snow cheats death by climbing all the way up to the medium rent district, but we've decided we're staying the course with what we planned in the back before the ring was absolutely and a miscommunication between Nightmare number 1 and Nightmare number 2 leads to a high-risk paralytic event.
Jesus,
the
man.
middle rope...
The guy on the right doesn't even make the clothesline. Fucking hell, look at that, man. So they've got one rope.
now
Man.
also breaks loose. But when in doubt, throw
I've never seen Wayne's World. I'm not sure what that is.
your partner.
I've heard of it, but...
But
Fuck off.
this is live, pal, and we gotta do something. Nightmare number 1 fights the
Look at that ring, man. Look at the ring. No way, man. Al Snow's there waiting for the hot tag, just chilling.
urged Irish Whip Machine Gun Kelly into the ropes, and I hope these fans like rest holds. The bad news is they have no ropes. The good news is this ring isn't an inch over 12 by 12, and there isn't even enough room to do other moves.
The sag check.
So great. Deciding none of this.
Incoming message from the Noshbot 2000.
Tippity-toppity of
Oh.
his head.
Nightmare on Kelm Street. Thank you for the sub. What about that? Nightmare on Kelm Street?
And Al Snow drive Kelly 12 by 12, and there isn't even enough
Sag
room
check.
to do other moves. So great. Deciding none of this is worth it, Machine Gun Kelly drops Nightmare right on the tippity-toppity of his head, and Al Snow drives the metal turnbuckle directly between his teeth, giving the referee no.
That was class that I used it.
He drops Nightmare right on the tippity-toppity of his head, and Al Snow drives the metal turnbuckle directly between his teeth, giving the referee no other recourse but to realize that he probably should disqualify the team, but wasn't the finish they agreed upon.
I was thinking that. I was like, that's gonna be, it's gotta be a DQ, right? I was about to say, Al Snow changing the finish on the fly just to get the fuck out of there, getting disqualified. But no, maybe Al Snow was trying to do that, but the referee didn't have a clue.
On before the show. Red tape. Kelly hits a super kick right to the shoulder, while Al Snow waits for his Uber on the outside. Nightmare then decides to show off his excellent
Let's check Al Snow just stand there
the
again.
referee no other recourse but to realize that he probably should disqualify the team, but wasn't the finish they agreed upon before the show. Red tape. Kelly hits a super kick right to the shoulder, while Al Snow waits for his Uber on the outside. Nightmare then decides to show off his
Hey, Padraig O'Brien, F4J, hello from Ireland. Padraig O'Brien, how are you doing, lads? Welcome in. We have another Ian. Welcome to the Nosh Pit. We're watching some absolutely hilarious wrestling videos. The ring's fucked. It was fine at the start of the match, but now the 2 ropes down.
excellent timing.
Nothing but a good eye rake.
While the ring crew comes out and touches things.
Wow.
The ring crew is essentially like if you're carrying a couch and you and your other strong friend are on either side, but there's
I get that reference. That's pivot.
that one person in the middle just kind of touching it. Inexplicably, Al Snow
No, pile
picks
driver.
up the pin on his partner after a pile driver. That was your out, man. And then we finally get an answer to the age-old question of, does a rope break count if the ropes are actually lying in the ring? Nightmare then tries to break the ropes more on account of some people just want to watch the world burn. Kelly wants a tag out, but Nightmare makes Kelly
I hope so much that the referee calls a rope break to like one of the saggy ropes in the middle of the ring. That would be hilarious.
kiss him for it. Al Snow still desperately hoping the ref will take a hint and disqualify somebody and put this train wreck out of its misery.
That's why Al Snow's just stand there in it, because he knows that he tried to get them out of there with that first DQ.
Just gets in the ring illegally and starts fighting.
The fart noises and the squeaky duck noises are hilarious.
Why doesn't A.T. Huck stop this match?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
Finally, mercifully, the wild bunch of boys hit their finisher.
Look out, it's the bunch bomb. There it is.
Bunch bombs, easily my most.
The bunch bomb. Let's take a look at the bunch bomb again.
Finally, mercifully, the wild bunch of boys hit their finisher.
Look out, it's the bunch bomb.
Oh, the bunch bomb.
Easily my most favorite childhood cereal. And now we can finally wish this disaster into the cornfield.
No way, do we give rope break?
Oh, rematch definitely do, because you know they're pretty righteous, aren't they, Mike? That's right, man. Not.
Kabuki!
Oh, what the fuck?
But now we have to fix the ring, so we need to stall for time. So champion Mickey Doyle is out with patience and understanding toward the
Local Irishman on the screen and local Irishman in the chat.
Nightmare's mistake.
The guy's an idiot for
We need to check the guy on the right's internet history.
hitting the ring like that. Bottom line, I'd like to hit his head with that. What a jerk.
When you try, but you don't succeed.
He just goes,
As
oh,
the
fuck.
crew
You can tell as
tries
soon as he
to
hits, he's like,
fix
oh,
the
shit.
ring, Mickey and the boys deftly stall.
Digi Doyle, what do you think about some of the matches coming up for WrestleMania 8?
Hey, you got any
What do you think about some of the matches coming up at WrestleMania 8? What kind of questions that?
opinions about a show that went a lot better than this one?
I'll pay. No, I'll go to somebody's house. I'll probably go to somebody's house and watch it. I'm not going to pay to see wrestling.
Fuck off, man! Shut up, man! What's this? I'll probably go to somebody's house. Probably go to someone's house. I'm not gonna pay to see wrestling. This guy. Oh my god.
Deftly stall.
Digi Doyle, what do you think about some of the matches coming up for WrestleMania 8?
Hey, you got any opinions about a show that went a lot better than this one?
I'll pay. No, I'll go to somebody's house. I'll probably go to somebody's house and watch it. I'm not going to pay to see wrestling.
Riveting
They got Mickey Doyle. I'll probably go to someone's house. Why does he even have the bat? Why do you have a toupee?
television by our champion. Yeah, I'll watch the wrestling pay-per-view if somebody else pays for it and I can eat their food. In the meantime, someone's dad finally shows up and re-drills some turnbuckle holes, and we are back in action. It's champion Mickey Doyle versus Mad Max Anthony, which is just a fantastic naming convention because it's basically just the name of a movie and a first name. The Thing, Jonathan, Roadhouse, Randy, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead,
The 40-year-old virgin. Farmer.
Brian, Mad
That was my film in the name.
Max Anthony apparently sold his eyebrows for rad roach meat. Hard out there in the post-apocalypse. You know what? We can feel it now. Mad Max Anthony looks like if you made a creative player but just cleared out everything the game would let you and got him as naked as
This is so funny.
possible. It's St. Patrick's Day, which is Irish Mickey Doyle's time to shine.
I love this guy already. Mickey Doyle, I'm sold on him.
Mad Max Anthony's brother, Iron Mike Anthony, which does finally
Iron Mike Anthony.
let us know that Anthony's not a first name, it's a last name. So that means the naming convention would be more like Osmosis Jones Jones. Iron Mike Anthony is banned from ringside.
Or me being blackballed from ringside.
Whoa.
So, naturally, he's on
Ring gonna bring again.
commentary at ringside.
Listen, Buster, I want to know who was behind this.
Hold on there, Weisenheimer. Who's the no-count scallywag?
Hold
Think I
on, man,
just fell off the
Buster.
trolley yesterday. Says I gotta be banned from ringside, so now I gotta come out and be at ringside. Luckily for us, the cameras catch someone fixing
Look at that touch. He's got a strong touch there, like.
Iron Mike Anthony's headset mic, and by fix
Why couldn't you just done that himself?
it, I mean an off-camera hand just kind of touches it
Yeah,
for
exactly. I was like, what's going on there?
a sec. Probably the ring crew. This match is unfortunately just capable enough to be boring. So Iron Mike Anthony spices things
What the?
up
How did he? Oh, did he mean to do that?
with his now perfectly placed microphone.
Can I start talking again? Jump in,
Oh.
would you please? Why don't you jump out?
Oh,
We've now
here we
entered
go.
What feels
Yeah.
like the
Let's get another look at this sequence, guys, from the start. Let's go.
Probably
Twiddle, twiddle.
the ring crew. This match is unfortunately just capable enough to be boring. So Iron Mike Anthony spices things up with his now perfectly placed microphone.
Can I start talking again?
Wow.
Jump in, would you please? Why don't you jump out?
And we've now entered what feels like the commentary equivalent of some jackass swinging an aluminum bat at the
Ah, fuck off. There's the comedy all go to shit now.
post and breaking it at the very beginning of the show.
He pulls the hair.
Last time I saw this guy was on Gratiot peddling pencils with a tin cup.
These guys are putting a lot of
Wow.
faith in whoever's stepdad showed up and rigged these ropes back together, tempting his fate. Mad Max
Is he gonna fall? What do you reckon? Is he gonna fall? I hope he does. I
Anthony
mean, like, just for the comedic value, you know what I mean? Ropes
climbs
go
up to
again.
the top and even risks his own crotch on a rubber-banded ring rope.
Whoa.
But Mickey Doyle pulls a lucky
How did they not pop off that, but they popped off the bat?
charm out of his hat and gets the St. Patty's roll-up win.
He's got a better roll up than Adam Bowler.
As Doyle then tries to not throw up on the area
No
right
way.
in the
He's gonna do it O'Duckley and Whitey.
middle of the ring. Cut to a pair of poorly capped teeth introducing the referee as the
This guy.
crowd boos.
Who the fuck's this guy? Oh, they don't like the ref. They don't like the ref.
From Fantasy Island, Johnny Paradise!
Fitting his name, Johnny Paradise comes out to a warm reception. But handles
You're
the
terrible.
crowd
You're
perfectly
terrible, Paradise.
by
Proper heat there. You had real Lou heat there, didn't he?
basically having him repeat it louder.
Oh, he just got saved twice. You just got burned.
Then stands really
Got him.
naturally as he takes his own life in his hands by putting his weight onto these ropes. Mickey Doyle, St. Patrick's Day special, is out to defend his title
No way.
again.
Double bubble for Mickey Doyle. What I'm not with Paula, not seen him on the channel in ages, because this is my channel. He's got his own channel. This is my channel. If you want to watch Paula, go on Paula's channel. This is where you find me. And if Paula pops in, it's a nice surprise for everyone. You know what I mean?
Gets jumped by Paradise, who accidentally breaks the belt.
What the fuck?
the title strap. Well, he broke the belt.
Mickey Doyle doing fucking double duty. Look at that again.
Then stands really naturally as he takes his own life in his hands by putting his weight onto these ropes. Mickey Doyle, St. Patrick's Day special, is out to defend his title again. Gets jumped by Paradise, who accidentally breaks the belt.
No way, it broke the belt.
Strap. Well, he broke the belt. Let's see if he can
Full
fight
balls.
Mickey Doyle.
And this whole show is just going great. But luckily, even the VCR is a Johnny Paradise critic. The tracking starts going wild, and then apparently somebody decided to tape over what was inevitably another Johnny Paradise loss with Furple Poindexter. Furple Poindexter.
Oh, he might not have sold any, but it's going to be a full house with all the competition winners. If you win this competition, you get 10 free tickets.
Which is promptly followed by what appears to be some sort of secret Illuminati code. And
This is
apparently
mental. So this is just come on now. Adam gave away 20 tickets to his show yesterday, and today is crying because he hasn't sold one. He's literally not sold a single ticket to his show. I'm not surprised, to be honest. I don't know any of them on the poster,
Sabu in the ring,
other than the man himself.
but his opponent is nowhere to be found.
Where's he at?
Don't know, Sabu. But before we can even find out what's going on, the tape switches again. This time,
Oh, who's this? Who's the purple Poindexter? Like, what's this? It's like turning into a horror.
Dan Kanarick.
What? What the hell? Dirty Dan Kanarick. Who's responsible for this?
That's what I'd like to know. And to even find out what's going on, the tape switches again. This time to Dirty Dan Kanarick.
Who's responsible for this?
That's what I'd like to know. And we can
Wow.
safely assume that the microphone for this outdoor show broke right at the beginning because, sports fan, this ring announcer has a megaphone.
No way, look at him. Yes.
It's an awesome spectacle.
As Dirty Dan's opponent, Punisher Rick Stevens finally wears sunglasses in an appropriate situation for the first time.
Punisher
but
Rock
ruins it by
Stevens. I don't know who that guy is.
deciding to take them off like when your dog gets out of the bag.
Whoa, that was cool. Right, I'm rooting for him now. Watch this. See that?
Punisher Rick Stevens finally wears sunglasses in an appropriate
midnight.
situation for the first time, but ruins it by deciding to take them off like when your dog gets out of the
No,
bag.
I thought that was cool. I thought he just went up aura points there for doing that. Went well as well. It was like one swoop. If I could do that, I'm not going to try. These are already broken. But like, if I could take my glasses off like that every night, I would. If I could get. Well, one more time. One more
Finally
time.
wears sunglasses in an appropriate situation for the first time, but ruins it by deciding to take
Megaphone like Carl Carmel Carl Palmer nah, at the DMO Backyard Show, yeah? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the opponent. You can't have an opponent without someone being in the ring first. Voodoo Lou.
Them off like when your dog gets out of the bath. Well, luckily for him, I don't think it was seen by the fans. Either of them. This heel versus heel contest.
Wow. Was that busier than Balor show? I have the whole video, bro. It's 8 minutes. I'm struggling to send it. Can you put it in a Google Drive?
Take them off like when your dog gets out of the bath.
Again, one more
Well, luckily
time.
for him, I don't think it was seen by
See,
the
now he went.
fans. Either of them.
Hey, I had more of a draw than Balor's show. Let's see there. Let's see. So Balor sold no tickets. How many was here?
This heel, luckily for him, he wears sunglasses.
One more time. One more time, just because. I want to see exactly how many people's in
deciding
this
to take them off like when your dog gets out of the bath. Well, luckily for him, I don't think it was seen by the fans.
Boom. Hey. Is he on Balor's show?
Either of them. This heel versus heel contest kicks off as both men jiggle around
Whoa.
for a while.
Jiggle,
A
jiggle.
series of
What's it doing there? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
dry humps in the
What the
corner
fuck's-
and
What the fuck's going on there? Start the match.
fans. Either of them. This heel versus heel contest kicks off as both men jiggle around for a while. A series of dry
Wow.
humps in the corner, and Punisher tries to execute his best maneuver early.
Punisher now fires generic into the unprotected turnbuckle.
Devastating. Dirty Dan takes an I don't know what to do with my hands clothesline, and Punisher tries to then
Dirty Dan.
fold him in half. But commentator Coach Kurt lays out the real underlying, never talked about danger of an outdoor wrestling match.
It is in the lower 70s. The sun is out and it is beating down hard. If you're not wearing
Devastating chops. Balor's show might have a bigger crowd. Nah. I've got a ticket for the UK's version of Jim Cornette. No way is he going.
their sunblock, by the end of the day, they could be sunburned, and if they get whacked, you never know.
It ain't ballet, pal. It's probably easier than ballet. I'll tell you what it is. It's if you're throwing a frisbee on the beach with your friends, but you forgot your beach bag at home, so you're taking a SPF risk. Dirty Dan transitions the jiggling over to the ropes.
Sometimes the man just doesn't know when to stop.
I love the sound effects.
Beach bag at home, so you're taking a
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
SPF risk. Dirty Dan transitions the jiggling over to the ropes.
Sometimes the man just doesn't know when to stop.
Born to jiggle.
It's like rodeo time without the rodeo. He's just noshing there.
Dirty Dan throws a clothesline, but Punisher tries a new defense by just pretending like he didn't,
Whoa.
which somehow works and opens up the Punisher for the traction power
Oh,
slam.
there we go. That'll show him.
Gives him a quick victory.
That was a quickie.
Hopefully, if he's feeling up to it, he might get in the win and win the Rumble. Start shooting everyone. Get his blood back.
That's all you need sometimes. But Dirty Dan speaks truth to power.
Dirty Dan speaks truth to power.
I'm Dirty Dan.
And wants to avenge his loss against whoever might already be in the ring, which just so happens to be something named Super Key.
What?
Super
Before Super Dragon, we had Super Key.
Key.
Wow.
I worked part-time at Super Key in high school.
Right, Super Key. You've got your chance here. You could quite easily make it into my top 5 here, like, with a good performance here, Super Key.
Who is immediately no match for some rope jiggles, let alone these devastating
No,
foot
like-
jiggles.
He's getting the shit beat out of him with the worst mudhole stomps I have ever seen.
And Super Key's just caught off guard. Even physics stopped
Oh
paying
my god.
attention.
There's no super about this Super Key, like.
Jiggles. And Super Key's just caught off guard. Even physics stopped paying attention for a second.
How many fucking flips did he do there?
But Super Key, just as Punisher did, has scouted Dirty Dan's weakness well, which is to let Dirty Dan do a move and then just pretend he didn't, and immediately
What?
adapts and capitalizes with his own mid-air body jiggle. We get a little
This is insane. Let's have a look at it again.
just as Punisher did, has scouted Dirty Dan's weakness well,
This is class.
which is to let Dirty Dan do a move and then just pretend he didn't, and immediately
Well, there's a big catch on the ticket thing, though, isn't there? Because he's giving away 10 tickets, and you must, in capital letters, must bring 9 people with you. So maybe if you're going to turn up with 7 people, you're like, nah, you're not coming in.
Really adapts and capitalizes with his own mid-air body jiggle. We get a little super key lore.
But we understand he's of Japanese ancestry.
But Dirty
Super Key is a Japanese ancestry.
Dan pulls a dirty chain out of his dirty crotch and gets the dirty win.
Dirty chain out of his dirty crotch. Dirty chain out of his dirty crotch.
We get a little super key lore.
But we understand he's of Japanese ancestry.
But Dirty Dan pulls a dirty chain out of his dirty crotch and gets the dirty win. And what could Dirty Dan possibly have to say for himself after all this?
What's wrong with you, Dorito breath?
Ah!
Whoa! For all this.
What's wrong with you, Dorito breath?
Oh!
Our announcer has been attacked by Dirty Dan Canary.
Look at him, he's running through the crowd. That was funny. That was funny. Right, folks. I'm just going to do a short one tonight. But thank you for listening to me rant earlier. And, well, it's not just a rant. It's going to be posted. They were fun then. We're going to watch some more of them, like,